Hi everybody, thanks very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it when you support the channel. So you went ahead and purchased some backup power. That's a smart thing to do. Maybe you purchased something like this, Bluetti EB55. I have a full review on the EB55 I did a few months ago. You're welcome to check it out, see what my thoughts are on the EB55. But after you get one of these, you soon figure out that they're not called solar power generators for nothing. You need to purchase a solar panel to fully utilize the potential of one of these units. That's what I did. First I bought a 60 watt panel, then I bought the Bluetti SP120. So now I've upgraded to an even bigger solar panel. Bluetti sent me this PV200 for review and testing. I have to say I'm not paid for this review. I've not been told what to say. There are no affiliate links attached to this review. My thoughts are mine and mine alone. So let's take a look at the PV200 together. So let's go over a few specs about the PV200 without getting too technical. It's a 200 watt solar panel. The lamination on the panels are ETFE. That's better than glass. It protects from scratches and splashes, but it's not 100% waterproof, so do not leave your solar panel in the rain. The cell type is a monocrystalline silicone. The efficiency of these panels are 23.4%. The dimensions folded are about 24 by 24 and unfolded 24 by 90. So let's unfold it, take a closer look and see how it works. Before I unfold it, let's take a quick look at the back. It's held together with these buckles, and there's also a pouch attached to the back of the unit which holds the cable supplied. Now it's a generous 9 feet long, which is pretty good, and it uses these MC4 adapters. Now you will need an adapter to plug directly into your solar generator, but these MC4 connections are pretty standard across the industry. It'll work with almost any solar generator out there. So looking at the back of the unit, they have a system of kickstands that can support the unit. Seems to work very well. On this particular model, 3 kickstands is adequate to support the panel. So one nice feature is that these kickstands are adjustable through these grommets and snaps. You want to be able to adjust your solar panel so you can get maximum efficiency. You can adjust the panel to capture the sun's rays depending where it is in the sky at that particular moment. So it seems like to me I have the right angle. Let's start testing. The benefit of the long cable is that you can keep your solar panel in the sun where it's needed and keep your solar generator out of the sun, keeping your electronics in a safe operating range. So these MC4s make a really quick connection. They make a very positive connection. Nice click. These are not coming apart. Okay, so I hope the camera is picking up that I have 0 watts coming in, 0 watts going out. I'm at about 80% capacity. Now let's see what happens when I plug in the PV200. The sun is not at its strongest this time of year. We're closing in on December. So right now I'm getting 130 watts in, 135. It's about 2 p.m. just past peak. But 136 watts this time of year in the northern hemisphere is not a bad draw. I'm pretty happy with that. 136 watts. So under ideal conditions, the PV200 could charge my EB55 in as little as 3 hours. Now I like those numbers, especially on those days when the sunlight is shortened or perhaps sunlight is compromised by clouds. You're going to want the higher capacity of a panel like the PV200. So I moved my solar panels around a little bit to better capture the sun's rays, and it actually made quite a difference in the charging of the EB55. So now we're getting about 140 watts input, So just shuffling the panels a few feet made a difference. So that's important to have something portable that's easily moved about. So at the moment we have the PV200 solar panel plugged into the EB55. I have this portable refrigerator I'm going to plug into the EB55 as well, see how much power it draws and how that relates to the amount of power coming into the EB55 from the solar panel. So right now we're drawing 138 watts into the EB55. I have the fridge plugged in, so let's power up the AC outputs and see how much power the fridge is going to draw. Takes just a second for it to engage. There we go. So we're drawing approximately 30 watts out of the EB55, but there's 140 watts coming in. So theoretically, as long as there's sunlight, you could run this refrigerator indefinitely without any loss to the capacity of the EB55. That's good to know when you're base camping or when you're on an extended road trip. Solar panels come in really handy. So a few thoughts and impressions of the PV200. Well, let's talk about build quality. I have a lot of confidence in this. It looks like it's going to last a long time. I like that kickstand system. I really like the cloth on the exterior. It wipes off easily. I've gotten a little bit of dirt, a little bit of dampness on it, and it wipes off very easily. I like the 9-foot cable. That's adequate. It's going to be very useful. I really like the ETFE coating on the panels as well. That's going to protect it from scratches. It's also UV resistant, so the panels are not going to break down when they're exposed to the sun's rays. Something important to think about when you're talking about a solar panel. What about performance? Well, it's more than adequate for my needs. I mean, it'll charge my EB55 in about 3 hours when conditions are perfect. When conditions are not so perfect, it's going to take a little bit longer. You just have to roll with the punches. Now, as you can see, it really kept up to the draw of that fridge. That's really important. I'm not going to have a net loss of power as long as I'm charging with this PV200. So practically speaking, I really like it too. It was super fast to set up, easy to use. I really like that kickstand system. It makes it easy to angle the panels to capture the sun's rays. It's a little heavy and a little big. It's more for home use, RV use, car camping, boat camping, that type of thing. You're certainly not going to be strapping this to your backpack and going on a long hike. It is what it is. It's a very good solar panel to charge a solar generator. Thanks very much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. I'm going to leave a link to my EB55 review, and I encourage you to check that out. It's become a pretty valuable asset in my household, and now with the addition of the PV200 solar panel, it's even more valuable. I'm going to also leave links to Bluetti. You can check out their solar generators, their solar panels, their combo kits. I believe they present a pretty good value in this particular market. Thanks again for watching. Take care, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Stay prepared.